Alright, YouTube, we about to react to the prison drug that is worse than smoking crack by Social Money.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Social Money, and I'm back with another video. But before we get into this video, y'all hit the subscribe button. I need subscribers, man. It help with the algorithm. It keep me in motion. You know what I'm saying? It help me run the numbers up. And you know I'm new to this, but I'm true to this. So
Hey, first off, I wanna say I seen this nigga on Instagram before. I ain't lying, he funny.
help me out, man, if I can keep dropping these videos and stay in the algorithm. But let's get into it. Now, recently, me and one of the boys, we had a debate about what's the worst drug, K2, strips, which is K2 is strips, methamphetamines, ice, methamphetamines, ice, or crack, straight up crack. You feel what I'm saying? And the conclusion we came to is that the K2 is the worst drug of them all. But I'm gonna let y'all decide. I'm gonna give y'all three different scenarios with three different incidents that happened on each drug, and you tell me what
Damn, then YB said he did this shit in jail too. That's crazy.
y'all feel like is actually the worst drug. First, we're gonna start with meth. Okay. Now, you already know the side effects of doing methamphetamine or ice, what we call it in prison. It keep you up, it keeps you moving and have you jittery, you up for days. You stay up so long. The most I've seen somebody stay up on meth for like 7 days. Then they start getting delusional and start seeing stuff, start
Damn.
acting erratic, doing crazy stuff. But the benefit of meth, now I'm not telling y'all to do meth at all, but this is a live account that I seen happen while somebody was on the meth. Now, I seen a dude get stabbed up about a soup. We was in D1
Yeah, that's crazy for a suit. Damn. Man, shout out to prison, man.
at Smith State Prison. The GDs and the Crips, they was gambling on the table. And so, we were playing a game called Georgia Skin. And when you playing Georgia Skin is a game that the best cheater wins, meaning that if you don't get caught, you never cheated. You feel what I'm saying? But you'll have some people that get emotionally involved into the game when you know this is a cheating game. So why did you come down here play anyway? But so I'm at the skin table. It's some GDs at the skin table. It's some Crips at the skin table. It's some more Bloods at the skin table. You know what I'm saying? So everybody gambling and having a good time. Well, not me, because I'm losing. I keep losing. I keep coming out the box. It's basically a game where the card's stuffed in a box. Everybody pick a card. You put the cards back in the box, and a dealer, which is the person who have the box and the opportunity to flip the cards out. If your card come first, you pay the money and you get another card. If you can go back inside the deck and get another card if it wasn't available. So we at Smith State Prison in D1. No, D2. We gambling. It's Crips, blood, not Muslim, Crips, Bloods, GDs at the table. And the GD catch the Crip nigga cheating on the skin table. Now, the Crip nigga he caught, I think his name was Slaughter. And Slaughter, he got a gangster mouth, meaning that, man, listen, he gonna make you want to stab him, kill him. He gonna make you want to do the worst imaginable thing to him. You feel what I'm saying? But the GD who he was into it with, he was a big GD dude and he wasn't no lame slouch. He wasn't going. You know what I'm saying? So when they start getting into it, it usually just die down at that point before it get ultra violent. You feel what I'm saying? But it didn't die down at that point because Slaughter was elevating the situation. He was making it more than what it was. You feel what I'm saying? Because it wasn't nothing at the end of the day, bro. You gambling and you cheating, but at the end of the day, you losing like $2-3 a deal. You know what I'm saying? So it really ain't nothing. It's just something to keep us occupied, keep us moving around, doing what we doing and pass time. Slaughter got very jazzy at the mouth and the GD wasn't having it, so he
Yeah, hold up though, you feel me? It's too many gangs, you feel me, in the same area. Like, something bound to happen, first of all.
Crips start mounting up. Now, mind you, the Crips are usually outnumbered in Georgia Department of Correction. No matter what camp they go to, they're usually severely outnumbered, like 100 to 7, something like that, 100-7. They severely outnumbered. So he started getting antsy and talking crazy at the mouth. But one thing about Slaughter used to snort a lot of meth. So he's always geeked up. And one thing we know about methamphetamine, it keep you up, it keep you alert, it keep you moving around, it got you jittery, you got to do something, and it have your eyes like, you see how y'all see the black part of my eye? But that be their pupil. They pupil when they on the meth, and it be like somebody possessed them. You know when somebody on the meth, man, they gonna come around you like this, looking like you just looking and trying to act normal and stuff like that. So Slaughter on the meth, right? And this the account that I seen, like the meth really do give you like 9 lives like a cat. You feel what I'm saying? Cause he survived this situation. So the GDs and the Crips got into it. I'm talking about bad stabbing. It was so much stabbing in the dorm. It started at the skin table, which was on the big floor. The big floor is the dorm. Inside of the dorm on the floor, not the cell block, not the cells that we go in. It's like where the table at, the TVs and stuff at. It started on the big floors, but mind you, it's probably like 20 GDs in here to like 4 Crips. And Slaughter, one of the Crips that you really got to go ahead and do it to. So they did not play with him. They flip, fold, and they flip, fold, and sent him on parole. And so I said they sent him up out of there, bro. Like he got released from that. Cause he was on the yard. At the end of the day, he came. They got him the worst on the yard, bro, when he was trying to run.
Nigga named Slaughter, you feel me? Like, that ain't nothing to play with, you feel me? You really gotta, like, go all the way.
And stab at the same time. So they went outside on the small yard, because every dorm got a small yard. I explained this to y'all already. Every dorm got a small yard, which is a basketball court and like some pull-up bars behind your building, not the big yard. So he run out there. The GDs run out there too, and they shut the door. And all the other Crips inside the building. So, man, listen, they stabbed the man up so much, he laying on the middle of the court. Like, everybody thought he was dead, bro. I'm not gonna lie, out. He was out there even after we got locked down and the medical unit went outside. The officer went outside and found that he was...
Damn, I couldn't even imagine getting stabbed. And then this nigga survived that shit, too? That's crazy.
Still out there, they called the medical unit to get him up. But he survived, and they stabbed him probably like 60-something times, like head to toe. They really put a white sheet on him, but being that he was on meth, he still had a pulse. Now, you understand what I'm saying? Being that he was on methamphetamine, ice, he still had a pulse. You feel what I'm saying? But the meth probably did make him tweak out, man. And, when you tweak out, like, I can't be around no tweakers, bro, that's on meth, because it's not safe for them. I'm not a person I don't have no understanding.
I feel like, okay, maybe it could have been the meth, or it just wasn't his time to go.
Because I know you high, you're not in your right mind, and ain't no telling what you would do. But I did, and now, be honest, I did have roommates that was strung out on meth, like, bad. But they knew how to control it to the point where they ain't in my way. They ain't overly geeked up. They ain't sleeping in my room at lockdown. See, most meth heads, when you in a dorm, when you at camps in Georgia, like Smith, Macon State, Hancock, the meth heads, when it's time for the doors to lock, the cells to lock down and to go to sleep, they gonna pile off in the cell with each other and be up all night, either on the phone or just doing some geek tweak stuff.
I don't know. Look, the subtitle said handcuff. Well, why these niggas keep saying handcuff?
But they be sweating, man. They gonna be sweating. They gonna stink too. I ain't gonna lie. Because most meth heads ain't clean, bro. They ain't no showering, dude. They just up, and it's not just white boys. We need to go and get that out of our head. Niggas on meth too, man. I'm talking about niggas on meth. They sneak and geek, but the white boys, they just snort it off the boot. Follow your nose. Like, that's what they on. Like, for real, they don't give a dang about nothing. But boom. So the meth did give him kind of superpowers, but at the same time, the meth will get you stealing. Like, I had a partner named Ghost from New Orleans. He was a Piru and is a Piru, probably still to this day. And he snort and do what he do. He on the meth and stuff like that. But he get high and wanna steals. Like, he steal cakes and pies off the table, go steal somebody's shoes, but he's selling it for meth. And that's a junkie tendency about meth. Meth put you in that junkie zone too. Yeah, crack ain't the only thing that do that. Meth will put you in that junkie zone where you feel like you got to do anything to get some more, to put some up your nose. You feel what I'm saying? Into well for goes, he end up getting packed out. I'm talking about beat to sleep. I'm talking about Martin Lawrence in the ring when he had all them knots on his head like this. I'm talking about beat him because he was stealing and he was on the meth. You feel what I'm like, bro? This is one of the biggest myths in Georgia Department of Corrections when they be like, the gang members don't be doing meth. Man, them niggas be geeked up. I'm talking about these niggas be geeked up, they be gone, man. These niggas be geeked up, bro. They be sneaking and geeking, and probably the big homies, majority of the time, the big homies be geeked up, but they'll never let people like me.
Yeah, nah, I don't seen that. What's his name? Tommy G videos and stuff. A lot of shit be going on in Georgia County. You feel me? And I know they got hot plates. You feel me? I could imagine crazy shit be going on.
He see it because they know I'm on. I'm like, man, you geeked up. I'm gonna treat you like a junkie. I'm gonna treat you like a junkie after that. But them the side effects of meth. Now, K2 is way different from meth. Now, you know, meth is like a upper. So we're going to compare meth to Adderall, extreme levels of Adderall and stuff like that. Like Adderall times 10,000. That's meth. But K2 like a Xan mixed with lean, mixed with Flocka, mixed with fentanyl. Bro, K2 is a drug. Well, like, first I gotta let me break it down to it's different strands of K2, like it's different strands of weed. Meaning, like it's different strands of weed. I don't know if I said it right. It sounded crazy just coming out. Meaning that no, K2 is not like weed, but you'll have some scripts that's not good, some scripts that mid, and some scripts that we call death scripts. DEATH strips. Death strips. Now,
Wait, hold up. Why you calling them bitches strips? You feel me? Like, I wonder, like, are they like little thin razor strips? What do you mean by that?
scripts that is not good. Them the scripts that they be basically faking. People be acting like they got the script. Somebody just spray some on the paper and they sell it to people in the dorm. But after the first one that dude smoke it, they gonna know, oh, this ain't nothing. The mid scripts is like, you smoking mid, really? They'll hit the, but it's not like weed, y'all. Don't let me get away with comparing it to weed. I'm just using it as like the strand level. You'll smoke the script and be like still functioning. You still have movement in you. You know what I'm saying? You still can do what you do, but you feel like you just cruising, man. You just calm. You ain't worried about nothing because you on the script though. You feel high, and you still get your job done on them type of script, the mid-level scripts. But when they say, "Boy, I got them death scripts," stay away from them. Soon you hit the death script. That's how that K2, like I did that video when they say, whoa. Them was death scripts. When you hit them death scripts, bro, you go into a zone where you're 100% vulnerable, first off. Anybody can trick you with any word they use, and anybody can scare you. I feel like when you get on the death scripts, bro, and I'll do reality, bro, I feel like when you get on the death scripts, you get scared, bro. Something unlocking you because when you on the death script, any little thing can treat. Somebody can slam a door and you like your heart beating fast. You don't know what's going on, bro. But it has you like heroin, really, man. That's what it.
Now, it sound like, you know, they got them like super paranoid and stuff. And I heard about that K2. Like, it ain't never been nothing good. You feel me? It's always been like horrible shit.
That's what I'm gonna compare the death script to. Heroin, because you hear everything, you want to react, but you don't react because you so high, you so in the twilight, you in your own zone, your mind, you don't know what you is in your mind. You know, these people be real animals and objects in their mind, bro. They can't really function on the death script. The death script sits you all the way down, man. Like, check this out. I had a homeboy. He was on the death script getting a tattoo. So the dude was tattooing. We was at Hayes at this point. The dude was tattooing his stomach. So he geeked up though. He really sitting there like, I don't feel nothing. He talking and pass me the script. He hit the script, bro. He had his knife in his hand the whole time. So the white dude tattooing his body, bro. Tell me why the man get the knife he had and start poking at his chest with the knife. But I'm thinking that he just going around his body and stuff like that, and just trying to make the pain move around. Man, the man started literally poking holes inside of his chest, his sternum, all type of crazy stuff, man. He started, and I'm looking at him like, bro, what you doing?
Damn. And he didn't feel that shit too. Like that shit gotta have some painkillers in that bit.
What you doing? He can't even respond, bro. He just getting tatted, bro. I take the knife out of his hand, bro. The man looked like he just got into a stabbing altercation for real. He was too geeked up, man. Then I seen another dude who swear that, like I told y'all, I seen another dude who swear like they were doing ice cold one day at Hayes. This man so geeked up. The man go put his whole face in the ice just for the whole dorm. Not for the whole dorm, for the whole compound. The man go out there thinking he on fire, burning up. I think he was but they was watching they be playing them little, during the holidays, they'll hit you and be lit up on fire, jack-o'-lantern or something, whatever. What's the man name that drive the motorcycle? Whatever the man name who head was on fire, he thought he was him. He go out there and put his whole head in the ice, get the rubbing ice all over his body. Man, it's so hot out here, man. We need this ice. So he geeked up and started tweaking out, and that led to him getting beat profusely. I'm talking about beat to sleep when he came back in the dorm because we ain't got no ice no more. And they got to pass out ice for the whole dorm, man. And that's what that K2 do, bro. Y'all don't be in y'all right mind when they on the K2. You can't defend yourself. You're not finna have no 9 lives, not no meth, because if they wet you up on that K2, you might just show them where else to stab at, man. I don't know. You ain't got no fight in you for real. You not really on that when you on the K2. You feel what I'm saying? You really you really stuck in a twilight zone. It ain't nothing you can really do about it, bro. And it depends on the amount you smoke. Like, if you smoking the death scripts, bro, you need to smoke it, not at all, but thin the wind, man. You got people who will rip a whole stamp up. You know the shape of a stamp? I know some people that'll chop that whole stamp up, put it in a piece of, they smoke. It's 3 things they'll smoke. No, it's 2 main things they'll smoke if they don't have rolling paper or like blunts in prison. That's toilet tissue wrap, not the paper that you wrap out, the paper that it come in. They'll smoke blue steel, which is toilet tissue paper that's on the outside of it, and they smoke Bible paper. Everybody want to smoke Bible paper. They gonna smoke everything in the Bible and try to leave songs for last because they gonna act like, so, bro, y'all dead wrong, bro. When I think about it, bro, I done smoked a lot of Bible paper in my life. I used to roll my cigarettes up in Bible.
Damn, that's crazy. Nah, you niggas tripping.
Paper, man. God forgive me, man. It was just hard on the boy. But they gonna smoke Bible paper or tissue paper. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't got no rolling papers and stuff like that. So dude, he break down the whole stamp inside of a coffee paper. You know what I'm saying? They act like them blunts. Coffee paper is what they'll get a brown napkin. Get some coffee, a finger of coffee, put a little water on the finger of coffee, put their finger in the brown coffee and smear it all up and down the brown piece of paper, you feel what I'm saying, and let it dry out. And they'll act like they got a blunt and they'll put their weed or cigarettes or scripts in there and smoke it. So he's smoking out of a coffee paper. So he hitting it, popping it all, he drinking juice and stuff like that. Yeah, man, when the script hit him, he walking on the rain, he just... Man, transform, bro. You know when the person get on the script, how they get to talking like NBA Youngboy. Yeah. They get to doing that creepy, I'm high out my mind talk, bro. That's when you know them people on the scripts, bro. So he doing all that. And
You talking about that K2 got me started.
Beating them up for doing a little ice stuff like that. You feel what I'm saying? But the next thing is crack. You all seen the crackhead, bro. Everybody done seen the crackhead, bro. Crack is a downer drug who make them lose their mind, bro. We got crackheads all around the world, man. Even, but in chain gang, crackheads do get their weight back and get they, you don't even know they're a crackhead because they didn't gain so much weight. Crackhead gain weight fast too. So 9 times out of 10, if you in jail or in prison and you see somebody on that swole, big, just big and brolic for no reason, bro, obviously he was a crackhead before and he finally eating and he got his weight back. So me and my homeboy, we was debating on which one of those drugs is the worst drug. And I want y'all to answer this in the comments. Is it the meth? I gave y'all what the meth do. It's the upper, you jittery and all that. But meth do eat your teeth out. You know the meth teeth? Teeth, man. Some of y'all probably got the meth teeth, and some of y'all homeboys probably got the meth teeth. But you can have the script breath. The script breath, boy. Ooh. You don't want no nigga who smoke scripts all day just talking around you, cause that ain't no good look, twin. I ain't gonna lie. They smell like, let me tell you what scripts smell like, bro. Hold on, let me smell it one time. Scripts smell like chemicals, man. Burning chemicals, boric acid type chemicals, man. I swear to God, bro, I'm not lying. It smells crazy, bro. It's not no LSD. People be thinking it's LSD, it's acid. No, bro, it's worse than that. Acid and LSD, them are hallucinant drugs, but them scripts, that K2, them are make you scared, make you turn into animal shape-shifting drugs, bro. That it mess up your whole mind, bro. It mess up everything, bro. And me personally, I say the K2 is the worst drug that you can do like anywhere. It don't matter prison or all that, because I'm convinced that NBA YoungBoy been on K2 this whole time before he even said it, because how he talk, that's how people on K2 really, really talk, and how he be acting and stuff like that. But you can tell he got a high tolerance of K2 though, because he be moving around.
Nah, okay. I had heard of like something else, like it come like they put in like in a thin piece of paper and stuff. You got like roach spray and like everything you could imagine, like all the toxic chemicals. I think that shit's the worst drug I ever heard of.
Smoking cigarettes and all that lazy talking. That's what people on K2 do. Lazy talking. When they're on ice, they're talking like this. They're talking so fast, you don't know what they're saying. That's what the ice do to them. Feel what I'm saying? They always want to do something. The main thing a ice head, a meth head, and prison gonna do is try to fix something or make a spot. But I ain't gonna lie. They so good at sharpening knives because a meth head got so much patience. They will work on your weapon sun up to sun down. And do you know food? Oh no. They said when you on meth, everything tastes like a cardboard. It tastes like you eating cardboard. I ain't never ate cardboard. I never did meth, but that's what everybody says who do meth. It's cardboard. It tastes like a cardboard. And I ain't no fan of eating cardboards and stuff like that. But yeah, man, y'all let me know in the comments what y'all feel is the worst drug, and do y'all agree with me that K2 is worse than crack?
I'm gonna stop right here. I'm gonna catch you on the next video.